Dear students, after 2-3 days gap, we shall start the lesson. Today, 25th July, Saturday, we shall discuss about the reproduction rates. In the previous classes, we have discussed about the fertility rates. There are 4 fertility rates: CBR, GFR, ASFR, and TFR. The reproductive rates are the continuation of the fertility rates. There are 2 reproduction rates. They are number 1, gross reproduction rate GRR, number 2, net reproduction rate NRR. Before learning the reproduction rates, we have to know woman specific fertility rate WSFR. The formula is given as follows: WSFR is equal to FBX divided by FPX into 1000. It is similar to ASFR, a specific fertility rate, or WSFR is the modified rate of ASFR. In ASFR, we have a demerit. Where is the demerit and what is the demerit? The demerit is in the numerator, that is in the quantity BX. BX means total live births to a woman of specific age group X. In the live births, we have male births and female births. The male births are not responsible for the birth activity. Only the female births are responsible for the birth activity. They are the promoters of the population because they are the future mothers. So for the development of the population, or for the progress of the population, or promotion of the population, the female babies or the female childs are more responsible. That's why we have to consider only female babies, female births. So that is added in WSFR. WSFR is equal to FBX divided by FPX into 1000. FBX means female live births to a woman of specific age group. FPX means female population of that specific age group into 1000. Now, GRR and NRR. GRR and NRR are both depending on WSFR. GRR is equal to I into sigma 15 to 49 WSFR, where I is the magnitude of the age of classes. Usually it is 5 years because we are considering quinquennial ages. WSFR means women specific fertility rate. Now NRR formula. NRR is equal to I into sigma 15 to 49 WSFR into S. I is the magnitude of the ages of class intervals. WSFR is the women specific fertility rate. S is a new term, that is S means survival rates. Now the definitions are like this. GRR, that means gross reproduction rate. GRR is the average number of daughters or female children that would be born to a woman during her entire reproduction span. Entire reproduction span means 15 to 49 years, conforming to the age-specific fertility rates for a given year if there is no mortality. NRR is the average number of daughters or female children that would be born to a woman during her entire reproduction span, conforming to the age-specific fertility and mortality rates of a given year. Now, the interpretation of GRR and NRR. we can interpret GRR and NRR in three types. If the value is greater than 1, if the value is less than 1, and if value is equal to 1. If the value is greater than 1, we decide that population increases. If the value is less than 1, we decide that population decreases. If a value is equal to 1, exactly equal to 1, we comment that population remains same. So, if GRR is calculated, number 1, if GRR is greater than 1, population increases. If GRR less than 1, population decreases. If GRR is equal to 1, population remains same. Similarly, for NRR, if NRR is greater than 1, population increases. If NRR less than 1, population decreases. If NRR is equal to 1, population remains same. If GRR and NRR are both calculated, then we have to stick on to NRR values. If GRR is greater than 1 and NRR greater than 1, so population increases. If GRR greater than 1 and NRR is equal to 1, population remains same. If GRR is equal to 1 and NRR less than 1, population decreases. If GRR less than 1, NRR greater than 1, this case is not possible, because this case does not exist, because NRR is always less than or equal to GRR. The mass allotment will be like this. If GRR problem only asked, 5 marks. If NRR problem is only asked, it is 5 marks. If both GRR and NRR are asked, it is for 10 marks. So, in the next class, we shall work out the problems on GRR and NRR. Thank you very much.